While I know a few that are default like Sego, so I can just go ahead and type it Sego UI. Okay, good. And one way to find out the default font is to go to, so here's a Microsoft Word. Let's head over to the document area. Good. And under the home, click this drop down menu, and here are a number of default or installed fonts that you can choose from. And there's nothing you have to do, you just have to get into the program that allows you to use it, and you can simply go ahead and use them just by choosing. So for example, I can choose this sentence or the whole of my document for that matter and look for a font. Okay, I mentioned Sego, so Sego. So there's a couple that you might find interesting and beautiful and decide to keep the names in your head. So I know Sego UI. Sego UI. Okay, so here we are. And it is a family, so it has a variety of the same version of font. So let's go for this, for instance, and so there you are. And you can also go to settings here, go ahead and type font. Good, and it comes up font settings, click it, and this shows you all of your installed font. In my case, I have a couple I have downloaded and installed, so all of them are here. So whether default, I mean those that came with the operating system, or downloaded font, once you install them, they are here. Good. And now today our issue is how to install multiple fonts. It can be hard to do that when a particular font that you have downloaded does not contain just one item, but it has it's actually a family, and that means it has a variety versions of the same font. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's go here. Go. Fonts downloaded from the internet are usually they are usually zip files. That means that you need a particular program called WinRAR or 7-zip to extract them. Okay, so that technology is used to assemble related items in just one container. So this is a zip file. This is what a zip file typically looks like. And because I have installed a program called WinRAR, that is why it has this look. Otherwise, it would have looked different than this. And if you try to open it, it would warn you that there's no program on your computer that is suitable enough to open the program. So for the sake of this tutorial, before you go to any of the sites that I'll leave below to download anything and want to install, I will highly recommend, I will leave the description, I will leave the links in the description too. So I will leave the WinRAR, okay, this one, WinRAR, and this is the second one, 7-zip. So if you have any of them installed, then you will be able to extract the fonts that are in this zip file. So for example, let's open this one, the brush. If it is just one, if you consider just one variety of the font, it is easy to install. You just double click and hit install over here to install. Because it is already installed, that's why we get this dialog box. So let's say no, stop it, and go back. But what if you have multiple versions of the same font? In this case, let's go for this one, double click this, And you see, this font is called Adobe Clean, but it has a variety, or it is a family. So it has a variety of the same font. Okay, so you have Adobe Clean Black, you have Adobe Clean Bold, Semi Bold, Extra Bold, Light, Irregular, Semi, Condensed, all the way to Adobe Clean UX Semi Light. Okay, and that becomes a problem. That means you have to double click each one of them and install, and that is a waste of time. So how about this, a way we can install all of them in the shortest possible time? And that's why we're here today. So you right click this, okay, go to more, and use any of the programs like that I mentioned, Zip, 7-Zip, or WinRAR. So in our case, let's use WinRAR. And when I choose this version, there are actually 3 options to go for to extract the file. So let's go for this one, and this one will extract the file, create a folder and extract the file into the folder. So let's go right ahead and see what happens. Okay, so you realize that you have 2 versions of this file. One is the folder containing all the family of the Adobe Clean font, and this is the zip file. So while you have it extracted, the original file that contains all of the files is still alive for you. So let's go into it. Then you can go ahead and select all of them, Control A, or you can come all the way here and select all. Otherwise, you can just drag over and find your way down to the last item like this. Okay. And once you have this done, all you need to do is go here, hit your start button to bring up the start menu, and type font. Font settings comes up, click it, and this top near the top of the window tells you that drag and drop to install, and that's exactly what we need. So shift this to the side, just drag your selected font and drop them here. Because I have them already installed, that's why it gives me this dialog box. Go ahead and say yes. In your case, because you don't already have it, it will just go ahead and install. So this is a progression that we see that the font are actually installing. I mean, we have 33 items in this font. That means we have 33 versions of the same font, and this should install for you. So this will finish in a bit. Okay, I guess we are there. Good. Another way you can do this is by first selecting all of the files, right click, and go ahead and install right from here. Install, and this will install all of the family of that particular font. And the progress tells you how many out of the total fonts it is installing until it installs the last item files. Okay. So now that we have them installed, we can launch any program that allows you to use fonts. So in our case, in Photoshop, let's look for Adobe Clean. Adobe Clean. Good. So once you type out the name, these are the family that we installed, all of the versions of the same font that we installed. So let's go for extra bold. And begin to type out how to install multiple fonts. So there, this is how you can install multiple fonts in just a minute, in just few seconds. Okay, I am happy to have come your way with this one, and if you found this video useful, be sure to comment in the section below, like and share, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, and be sure to check out my other videos and learn a thing or two. Until next time, bye bye.